were predominantly in farmers markets, holiday gift markets, that sort of thing. We had a little bit of an online presence, but mostly so that our existing customers could order from us again. I then started getting a little bit better educated. I took some like founder education courses, some accelerator programs. And I started realizing, if you want to really build a business and play in this world, you're going to need capital. And I was in the middle of that thought process when who should call my phone but David Schwimmer, America's friend, Ross from Friends. He is a fan of the pancakes and a friend from Looking Glass Theater, where my wife and I are artistic associates, and he's one of the founding ensemble members.
Wow. Okay.
And he's loved the pancakes for years, and is always very nice every time I see him. And he called and he said, like, "Hey, how are you doing? What if I posted about your business on Instagram?" And I was like, quick, find out how many followers David Schwimmer has. It's a lot. I was like, I don't think we have inventory for that, my man. And we got into a longer conversation, and he said the thing that every small business owner in the United States hears 5 times a day, which is, you should go on Shark Tank. And every other time I heard that, I was like, fine, take a number. Sure. Next. But he said, you should go to Shark Tank, and I could probably get the casting director's phone number. And if you go on, I'll go on with you, which is a whole different ballgame. So we went on, and Schwimmer came on with us to say, like, hey, these are great. And all the sharks on that show said, these are the best pancakes I've ever had.
Wow.
There's a real feather in my cap that they did not say, these are the best healthy pancakes I've ever had. These are the best whole grain pancakes I've ever had. These are the best high protein pancakes I've ever had. Just like full stop. These are the best pancakes I have ever had.
Hell yeah.
So we saw a huge consumer response to the product. And the smart money told us, if you really do it, if you really do well on that show, you'll walk away with $250,000 extra sales. And if, that'll be it. If you did that, you rang the bell, you did it, you were on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
We did $250,000 in sales before the first commercial break.
Wow.
It was a categorically different response than a lot of food brands see. It was kind of a perfect storm. And we had prepared $500,000 worth of inventory, and we had leveraged every bit of our inheritance to do so. We had really put everything into that. And we sold out of that within 24 hours.
Wow.
And over the course of the next 6 weeks, we did $1 million in sales. So I went from doing $90,000 in 1 year, and that was the most I'd done in 7 years,
to
doing $1 million in 6 weeks.